Roots of Fire is a documentary all about Cajun music, and we are going to visit with the filmmakers today, Abby and Jeremy Lavoie. Thank you both so much for coming in today.
Thanks for having us.
You have been traveling so much to different festivals, film festivals, and there's one this weekend here in Lafayette, and we're so happy that you guys are getting to show your film here at the Southern Screen Festival. But I want to start from the beginning and talk about how you guys first off even got involved in the film industry together, because I feel like that's kind of rare, a couple doing what they love together. How did you guys get started?
How did that happen?
Well, we both worked at a TV network, and he actually was working on an action sports show, and I was basically making the commercials for his show, and went from there. And we eventually made a production company together. We worked together. We've been working together for about 15 years.
Yeah.
And we typically make commercial work, but this is our first feature film.
So how did Roots of Fire come to be? Where did your inspiration for this film come from?
I'll let you take that one.
So when Abby and I met, we were living in San Francisco, California. I grew up in Louisiana, but had been out there for a long time and was sort of homesick. She's from Colorado, and we were visiting her family there. And we were in a bookstore and found an issue of the Oxford American, which is a sort of a magazine. It's a southern regional magazine. But there was a Louisiana music issue. And it had a CD with all these songs on it, and one of those was by Chris Stafford, a local artist. We found it very intriguing, and it just kind of sent us down this rabbit hole of contemporary Cajun music. And at the time, we were doing a lot of music documentary work for Pandora Internet Radio. And we were like, we could do some sort of music doc thing with Cajun music. And that was about 9 years ago, so it was a long journey to where we are now, but that was the genesis of it.
And it's finally finished for everyone to see. You finished it earlier this year. Wow, the year's almost over. So at the beginning of the year, you said that you guys finished it, and now it's been playing at lots of festivals that you guys, as I mentioned, have been traveling to. The Southern Screen Festival this weekend, it'll be screening. And so tell us about some of the artists that are being featured in this film.
So we have 5 artists that we feature and their respective bands. We have Jordan Thibodeau, Wilson Savoy, Joel Savoy, Christy Guillory, and Kelly Jones, Casey Jones. And we kind of follow them around in their lives. We learn a little bit of the history, but really it's just kind of a look into what's going on now in Cajun music and culture and the life.
Yeah, we sort of describe it as a window into Cajun music right now. So hopefully it whets your appetite to want to learn more.
And getting more on the personal side of things, what was y'all's favorite part of putting this whole thing together?
Oh, that's a great question. There were so many fun. I mean, we've been doing it for like 10 years, so it's really hard to come up with something. For me, I can't speak for you, but for me, I think it was attending the Cajun Mardi Gras. I had never been to a real Cajun Mardi Gras, and it was just like a wholly new experience.
Oh, yeah.
We had to, they wouldn't let us film unless we were decked out, so we were filming with our cameras in our costume and our capuchons and everything and our masks, and it was just like a really unique experience for me being from Colorado and only ever having experienced New Orleans Mardi Gras. This was just something totally different and wonderful and amazing. So I think that was probably but I don't know about you.
For me, it was just all the food we got to eat.
Oh, yeah.
Of course. Yeah, can't forget about that Cajun food. Well, I really appreciate you guys coming and chatting with us today. Tell us where we need to go this weekend to see Roots of Fire.
7 o'clock Saturday at the ACA, Southern Screen.
All right, Acadiana Center for the Arts at the Southern Screen Festival. You guys can see Roots of Fire.